Welcome to the Humane Society of Kitchener, Waterloo, and Stratford Perth. On our tour today, you're going to learn about what our centers do, meet a few of our animal friends, and learn how you can get involved. We have two different locations, one in Kitchener and one in Stratford. With over 22,000 square feet of space between them, we're one of the largest humane societies in Ontario. For almost 100 years, we've been dedicated to fostering communities that love, value, and respect animals. Each year, we assist and care for thousands of different animals, from cats and dogs to small animals and birds, and even some farm animals. We don't receive any government funding for our operations and rely solely on the generosity of donors like you for support. A visitor phone call to the Humane Society starts at the front desk. This is where we help people find the right department, answer questions, and help pet owners find their lost pets. Each year, we help hundreds of pets return home to their families. Over here is our cat adoption area. Right when you walk in the door, you'll be greeted by some of the curious cats and kittens we have up for adoption in our cat condos. These pods allow for a quiet and healthy environment for our cats. You'll see that our cat condos have portals between the spaces. This lets us keep their food and litter separate and to maintain better air circulation. This is our adoptable dog area, where our animal care team looks after our dogs and puppies ready to find their forever homes. Each kennel has a back door which gives the dogs a chance to go outside and play whenever they want. You've probably noticed that some of the kennels and cat condos at our centers are empty. That's because many of our animals are placed into foster care and looked after by volunteers in their own homes. This lets us look after even more animals and to give each one extra attention. When someone wants to adopt a pet from one of our centers, they don't just get to point to the one they want and take them home. We want to make sure that the person and the pet are meant to be together forever. Families who are interested in adopting are introduced to their new friend in what we call quiet rooms. Then, if it's true love, we make our way over to the adoption center desk. This is where we make adoption wishes come true and sign the paperwork to create new forever families. Over 1,000 animals find new families here every year. While we care for many household pets at the Humane Society, we also help a lot of wildlife as well. Our animal service officers respond to all sorts of calls, and we never know what they might see. Our officers are experts in their field. They're educated about both wild and domestic animals and how to help them when they're at risk. They help to make our community a safer place for both people and pets by working with local municipalities and enforcing bylaws. This is the stray animal area of the center. Between both centers, we can house over 40 stray cats and almost 30 stray dogs at once. Many of these animals are lost and have families that love and miss them. When we take in strays, we keep them here for 3 to 5 days to allow owners time to come and reclaim them. Underage kittens go into immediate foster care, and animals who are exhibiting signs of illness are isolated in a separate wing. We scan stray animals for a microchip to see if we can get in touch with their owners. It's important to have your pet microchipped to make it easier for us to contact you if your animal goes missing. If a pet isn't claimed, they visit our vet clinic for vaccinations, a spay or neuter, microchip, and behavioral assessment before being placed for adoption. These procedures are expensive, and we rely on donations to cover these costs. Sometimes the animals brought to us are sick or injured. Thankfully, we have a fully accredited veterinary hospital right here within our organization, and we use contributions from our donors to keep it running. Whether it's a spay or neuter, dental surgery, microchipping, or ultrasound, our vets are able to provide many of the services that animals may need. We also provide veterinary services to other agencies as well, like neighboring humane societies. However, there are still some cases that are too complex and require additional assistance from outside specialists. Consultations and surgeries are costly procedures, which is another way donations are used. We also have a satellite clinic in Stratford which offers high-quality spay or neuter procedures at a low cost. Our team is able to spay or neuter 20 cats a day and offers multiple programs for the public as well. Just like you cook, clean, and do the laundry at home, we also need to do that for our animals. Each day, our animal care team prepares all the meals for our guests. And they eat a lot. Every month, we need anywhere from 100 to 500 pounds of food, which we purchase using donations. Our animal care team works very hard to clean up after our guests, doing 30 to 40 loads of dishes and 15 to 20 loads of laundry every day. Lucky for us, our team isn't alone. We wouldn't be able to care for this many animals without the help of our dedicated volunteers. We have hundreds of volunteers who help us care for the animals, play with them, take them for walks, and make sure they get plenty of exercise and interaction. Every day we schedule different forms of daily enrichment so our guests never get bored of doing the same thing. We have 2 dog parks as well, one in Kitchener and one in Stratford, which gives our dogs a chance to run around and play off leash. We always make sure that the dogs get along first before letting them spend time together. We hope you enjoyed our virtual tour today and that you learned a few things along the way. Our staff and volunteers work hard every day to care for our guests, but as you can see, it's a huge undertaking. As we mentioned earlier, our Humane Society doesn't receive any government funding. We rely on the generosity of donors like you to keep our centers going and to be able to help animals for years to come. Whether you become a donor, volunteer, or participate in a fundraiser, there are many different ways to contribute. Check out our website for more ways you and your family can get involved.